So, of course we know a lot about this new Mustang because I would assume that you watched my previous video. I talk about the new Mustang, I compare and contrast what's different, what's the same as previous models, and so on and so forth. But more recently, we've gotten some more info on the specs of this 2024 Mustang. But first, if you guys are new here, definitely like this video, leave a comment. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you guys are up to date on the latest videos that I have coming out. And without further ado, let's start up the video. So we're gonna just dive right into the specs. We're gonna start off with the base model, which really isn't very different from the predecessor. In this case, we're gonna be looking at a 2.3 liter 4-cylinder engine, giving us 315 horsepower. Unfortunately though, for the base model, you will not be getting the stick shift option. I should have mentioned that in my previous video, but to just reiterate, if you will, specifically for the manual transmission, you'll only be getting that in higher, maybe optional models. For example, the Dark Horse, which I will touch a little bit more on in this video. And now, of course, going into the optional model, you're looking at a 5-liter V8, which gives us about 480 horsepower, going up to 500 horsepower. Now moving on to the interior, again, as I mentioned earlier, stick shift, 6-speed manual specifically. Overall, I mean, again, there's not really much that I'm going to touch on here that I haven't touched on in my previous video, but for the most part, you're going to get some upgrades when it comes to the interior. Of course, you have bigger screens. And price-wise, we unfortunately don't know the price just yet, but again, that's going to be coming out, I would like to assume, early next year, considering the fact that the official production date is mid next year, so around summer. So expect more details on that. I'd like to assume that the base model it's not going to have that much of a change in price, but that's that for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.